How often have you stopped mid-chuckle during your favorite sitcom and thought, wait a minute, I know someone just like that at work? It's uncanny how art imitates life, or perhaps life imitates art. It's a chicken and egg equation, and whichever side you favor, it's undeniable how well the shows we watch reflect people we know and work with throughout our career. The hit television mockumentary Parks and Recreation includes an eccentric group of people, including the leaders, the go-getters, the hard and not so hard workers, and enough fun and surprises to keep us both entertained and reminded of many people we know. Let's have a deeper look into this group running the Parks Department in Pawnee, Indiana, and see just how well they match up to the characters we work with. The Andy may be our favorite to have around the office. He is instant fun and utterly lovable, even if he is shown to lack any discernible skill in most of the job functions we believe are necessary. But no one cares. The Andy is never given serious or complex assignments, but when you need something run to the mailroom, picked up at the fax machine, or a memo taken upstairs to the boss office, Andy is your guy. As long as you are okay with that piece of mail or fax not getting to their destinations, or the message to the boss being mistakenly delivered to a completely different business 2 floors down, you and the Andy will get along fabulously. You are more than happy to pick up the considerable slack that trails behind the Andy, shielding the bosses from the minimal productive work he actually does because the office just wouldn't be the same without him. That colleague who walks in with an air about her that is unparalleled, both in the workplace and those we've known socially, we call the Donna. She is easily the most confident of all of your co-workers. You wonder what her personal life must be like such that she comes into work as cool as the other side of the pillow, with her head held high and wearing the smile of a Cheshire cat that assures you and everyone else that whatever she may have done last night, it was surely better than the grilled chicken Caesar and side of Netflix you had. From her clothes to her cars to her vacation destinations, the Donna seems to be living the life of a Fortune 500 executive. How she lives her ultra-high-end lifestyle confounds you. But rather than live and work with envy or rally the troops against her for the ostentatious lifestyle she enjoys, you just try to live vicariously through the Donna. She is great at what she does, never leaves her work undone, and is such a fun person to have around. She sets the standard for all on how to treat yourself. At least a couple of career stops, we see the curious case of the employee who does very little, and when they do, it is never done without a pronounced eye roll and audible sigh. She is our April Ludgate. As far as we have seen, the April has never put in a solid day's work, mostly spending time on her phone or gossiping with the very small clique she's created instead of at least pretending to be hard at work. You find yourself looking down at the April on most days, but wonder if it's with disdain or envy. You can't help but wonder if she has something over the boss, or has a well-placed relative in the executive suite. But you realize that such decisions and judgments are above your pay grade, and eventually take a moment most days to shake your head and chuckle in admiration of how brazenly she ignores work, deadlines, her superiors, and just about anything that falls under the category of work, and manages to get away with it. That smooth-talking, charismatic character who can dress, talk, and walk like he's auditioning for Vanderpump Rules, we call the Tom. He is part of our public relations team, and like the Donna, his ability to live the good life is astounding. He is more junior in his role than Donna, than you, and than many people on the team, yet he has assembled a wardrobe that looks like he is walking the red carpet, and you can picture him arriving to the workplace stepping out of a limousine. Is he the son of a real estate mogul, or the distant cousin of the Vanderbilts or Rockefellers? Maybe he invented an app that exploded for a year and made his fortune before coming to work here just for fun. However he lives like he does, the Tom is exceptional at what he does, and you love the cool vibe the Tom exudes everywhere he goes. There are some bosses we've worked with who take their work seriously and seem to work so hard they barely find time to chat or even crack a smile. That is our Ron Swanson. He is every bit a throwback to the bosses of yesteryear. He is in charge, and while he doesn't abuse his position, everyone knows who the boss is and respects it. As you get to know Ron over time, you understand that he actually has it all figured out. The Ron is loyal to the company, but only because he works here. He has no real interest in what the company does, nor where it is going. This is the company that pays his salary, so he'll do what needs to be done and no more. He's neither forward-thinking nor innovative, living very much in the now. The Ron possesses a vast wealth of knowledge and wisdom, with an incredible understanding of why we are here, and it is neither to serve the company, nor is it the means to let us party on the weekend. The Ron believes that hard, meaningful work is the life worth living, and like you, knows it will not be found inside the four walls of your office. As you learn of the few but meaningful hobbies and interests the Ron has, it forces you to consider whether last weekend's Netflix binge was the best use of the limited time we have on this earth. The Ron is not here to judge, the first one to say live and let live. But many who have worked with the Ron have adopted his mantra of doing something you're passionate about and work as hard as you need to fund that passion. Some refer to it as drinking the company Kool-Aid, while others just consider them company men and women. Leslie is even more loyal, focused, and dedicated than any of them. She is entirely unflappable. Her optimism cannot be cracked, as she will bring a smile to your face, a beam of light on your darkest day, and bring you from anxious or sadness to a place of peace and happiness. You see how joy can be contagious when spread by an honest, genuine person. There's nothing fake about Leslie, and she never tries to be something she's not. She is more like the Ron Swanson than meets the eye, loyal to the company that pays her paycheck, always focused on getting the job done right. But Leslie is more concerned with the goals and advancement of the industry than simply the company. She is looking to make a difference in the world, and believes that can be achieved through the success of the company. It is why she works so hard, believes in everyone's capabilities to the highest degree, and will stop at nothing to ensure everyone is happy, engaged in the work the company does, and cares about the professional and personal success of every team member. Leslie never forgets a birthday or special occasion and will come through with the most thoughtful, over-the-top ways to recognize your special days. Like Tom, Leslie will move on someday to bigger and better things. Although she has never considered the company whose work you share to be inferior to any other, but she knows there are opportunities in the world to bring her closer to fulfilling her true mission of making the world not just a company, a better place where peace abounds and everyone loves each other. It is a beautiful dream, but one Leslie lives inside of and will dedicate her life to making it come true. While we may not have worked with someone with the energy of a Leslie Knope, or a more disinterested colleague like April Ludgate, we sure have come across the stern but lovable boss in Ron, the conscientious underdog Andy, and the smooth-talking entrepreneur Tom. Together, this group is a strong reflection of real people who, despite their clear differences in approach, come together to make the Parks Department run. We too have had our career stops where we look back at the individuals around the team and wondered how we all put it together to find success. It is why a team's diverse makeup can be its greatest strength, where the combined skills and abilities complement one another to create a winning equation. The citizens of Pawnee, Indiana saw that just like we all have thanks to the characters we work with every day.
If you love characters we work with, let's celebrate the characters you work with. We create your story and customized video that paints the perfect parallel between your workplace, your colleagues, and your favorite TV show or movie. Celebrate the Michael Scotts, the Carrie Bradshaws, Ross Gellers, or Tony Sopranos we work alongside each day. There is no better icebreaker or team builder than your own CW3 video to enjoy with your team, your workplace, or friends and family. Because at the end of the day, aren't we all just characters in the sitcom of life?
Thanks for watching. To see more of the characters we work with, stop by the CW3 blog section at careerion.com.